How's it going, guys? I'm your host Dev04066, hitting you guys with another DragonFable video for this week. And today we'll be looking at the Stoneheart 4, which is a continuation of the True Mortal saga. So, the first Guardian. The cold mountain wind is howling. The next chapter of True Mortal saga has arrived. I'm not gonna bother pronouncing this name. I'm probably gonna butcher it. Has directed you to your next goal. Will you be able to find the answers you seek, or will you be left with one thing? Head over to Stoneheart 4 in book 1 or 2 to continue this fated tale. So this isn't a book 3 continuation. It's part of book 2, and this is True Mortal, right? So I suppose it's the Rise of Nivalis. Okay, so I'm not really that well versed in the True Mortal saga. I'm not exactly very sure what is going on, but it's been a long time since they continued this saga, since the staff has mainly been focusing on book 3, and we never really got a sort of like a closure to this saga. So of course nice to see that they have not forgotten about it and are deciding to continue with this saga. So True Mortal, who is he exactly, and what are his intentions, blah blah blah, all that we don't know, or rather I don't really know. Well, so yeah, so let's just take out this snow talk right here. That's annoying. 17 health, right. So let's just summon our pet dragon, change it to fire. Right, so we just doom spikes everything here. So all ice monsters here, and yeah, the classic, very soothing True Mortal track to go along with the quest line, which seems extremely fitting. Ooh, this one has a bit more health. Let's just finish it now with Doom Blast. Alright. So with regards to yesterday's video, the shot that I wasn't able to show you guys because we completed the war so fast that who was that? Tomix wasn't able to get the shop rewards out on time. So basically, the DC loot shop rewards for the war finale, it's basically just the exact same weapon. Whoops, meant to press Doom Spikes there. So it's actually just the exact same weapons, except that you can buy them for DCs if you're too lazy to farm for them. After this, I'll probably be farming the level 85 version of the StormHawk weapon from this quest, and also the level 85 version of the evil weapon from the war finale. And the staff has also said that the war finale will not go rare, it will remain inside the Lucky Day storybook. Though I'm not entirely sure how the bunch of undead beachgoers along with Death and Zorba actually has anything to do with Lucky Day. So wish they had some link of some sort, but oh well. So here we have the Kyrian, which is the fairy monster. I really like the artwork of this monster. I think it looks extremely cool, and it's definitely one of the better designed monsters inside of DragonFable. So we'll just take out the trio here so we can get to that healing pad to heal up some of our MP. Okay, Draco has healed some of our MP, that's nice. And of course, with the new healing pads, other than the new artwork, you have this really nice quick healing, which is basically just a small quality of life improvement that came when they did the revamp for the Surging's quest. So hopefully they'll revamp the older quests to include this new healing pad as well. It really saves a lot of time instead of waiting around for that heal to happen. Whoops. Why did I just go back? So I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. This tent? Nope. Are we supposed to walk down here? Because I can't seem to walk. Oh, okay. Right. I didn't know you could actually cross that frozen lake or something, whatever that is. Crit? Nope. No crit. So I have no idea where we are supposed to go. Can we head up? Okay, so we can't head up, so this is the only way. And from what I've heard on the DragonFable Discord, they've basically dumped a bunch of lore inside this quest. So if you guys want to go and read on what's going on, you guys can take your time to read, but I probably won't be doing it just for the for the sake of the video. Nobody really wants to see me read through the quest dialogue slowly. So you guys can go ahead and read that yourselves, and I will just be skipping through all of it since I don't really follow the True Mortal saga as well. I believe the staff is going to expand on book 2, at least I hope they will, because book 2 is basically just a very short storyline. There's only really the whole War Golf storyline is extremely short. I mean, you can literally play through the entirety of book 2 within like a few days, and it's definitely not as lengthy as book 1, and book 2 is nowhere near complete, but no wait, what I meant to say was book 3 is nowhere near complete, but even then book 3 is still longer than book 2, which supposedly should have been completed already, but it is not, because simply because it is so short. Some people are saying that it's just a transition phase to explain what happened between the book 1. It's basically a link for book 1 to book 3, and hence we have book 2, but I hope that they can expand on the storyline inside of book 2 other than just having War Golf as the main villain. Maybe, have some side quests such as this one, or maybe they could add new NPCs so that there are actually more stuff to do in book 2. Right, so you can't go down there. Ooh, that is a lot of ice elementals. Wow. You know what, I'm just gonna use fire instead, simply because it's faster. Didn't bother to in the beginning, but I believe they should speed things up. Nope, that's light. This is fire, yup. Wow, this might take a while. Or not with Doom Knight armor. Then again, corruption does use quite a lot of MP, 67 MP per pop, so yeah. Would do auto attack, but I wouldn't want to risk anything, not critting and then spending an extra turn, or in unlucky cases like that, none of the 3 hits hit a critical and we actually have to spend one more turn to kill it. Let's try auto attack. Nope. See, this is the reason why V1 isn't V2 isn't nearly as broken as V1, so you can't really rely on it to one-shot everything. Ooh, this is a big one. Okay, so it seems that it's so big that its head can't even fill the screen. Wow. I'd rather Draco heal my MP, but whatever. That's pretty easy. Wow, this sort of reminds me of one of the scenes inside of AQ Worlds. Did they actually reuse the artwork? I'm not entirely sure, but it looks very familiar. I mean, I haven't played AQ World in a long time, but yeah, that scene actually looks pretty familiar. Ooh, snowball, eater of snow. Wow, what do you know? A gigantic snow top. Let's go with blood right. I mean, had this been the V1 armor, this thing would have been dead by now, but whatever. Okay, so that's the end of the quest. Let's see. This gigantic. Ooh. Wow. What in the world is this? You know, this artwork is very reminiscent of AQ World's artwork. Is one of the AQ Worlds artists the one who drew this, because the artwork looks really like in the style of AQ Worlds. Our meeting has been written in your stars for many years. I'm Caternum. Okay, I see, find a gate, blah blah blah. So I'm not gonna read too much. So this guy looks like some celestial being of sorts, an angel or something. Not sure what it is with the horns though. So yeah, this is basically all of the lore that they have dumped onto here. So if you guys want to know more about True Mortal, then play through the whole quest and read through everything. But the True Mortal quest line is actually pretty long, to be honest, with all the rooms at the start of the quest and whatnot. So we have the StormHawk scythe, and this was actually created, the weapon was actually created by Dracelix, and of course you have his very epic looking artwork. Wow, that looks amazing. 79 to 103 energy. Ancient weapon crafted by a joint effort between the Ice Giants and the Storm Giants. It hums and glows with the power of the tempestuous north. Switches between energy and ice elements with every hit. So this is actually a new mechanic in DragonFable, nothing we've seen before. Instead of having it toggle between energy and ice, so it will do energy damage on the first hit, ice damage on the second hit, energy damage on the third hit, and so on and so forth. So alternating between both elements. It's basically more of a gimmick and doesn't really help out in battles. Not that practical unless you just want it for the cool effects and against monsters with no resistances to either of these elements. But nonetheless, I really do like the artwork. 79 to 103 energy. Is that the best energy weapon in the game? Let's take a look. No, the Doom Dragon amulet still beats it out by a little bit, but I think it is better than the Dragonoid sword. I'm not completely sure. Okay, no, we're gonna pass that. So yeah, that's it for that quest, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more weekly DragonFable content. Till the next time, this has been Dev04066. Peace out.